Hey guys, it's me, Cassie Mcbell, and welcome to the Sims 3 Christmas-inspired family home build. So, I've decided to do a few more Sims 3 speed builds, and this house I add a few Christmas things in. So, here we're just creating the pool. I had a little bit of trouble lining it up, but we finally got there. And I add in all these lights, and at night time I'm going to change them to different colors, and it's going to make the pool water look really cool. So yeah, I did end up taking that gate out afterwards because I found my Sims could not use the gate, and I don't know why, but yeah, I had to take it out. So up here we're just doing all the bedrooms, and there are going to be a few spare bedrooms because I'm planning to grow their family. And here we put a little fence in just so you can look down into the dining room and the living room. And I just have to keep saving it because my game is having problems of crashing, so yeah. And here we're just adding in the windows. I don't know if I added in too much, but I do take out a few windows as I furnish up my house, so yeah. And if you did not realise at the start, I was putting in a basement, so we have a basement. Here I just put in the half wall, and then I'm going to put tables behind it so that it sort of looks like a breakfast table thing. So yeah, I'm very happy with how this turned out. I didn't change colours of too many things because I like the colours that it already came with, but I know that after I finished recording this, I did change up a few things, so it's not the exact final thing as you might see in some of my future videos if I ever do videos on this house. So yeah, and I'm building in Aurora skies because I think it is a beautiful town. So yeah, here my sister said that she wanted like these double doors, but you couldn't really have like these big long drag doors, so I just added in 2 doors and then a whole lot of windows. And here we're putting in the Christmas presents, and I'm trying to place things on top of the fireplace, but I had to do this thing there. And then here I was having a little bit of trouble with my color thing, my color palette, like changing it and everything, so yeah. I did have to place, because I thought I could just put this below, like inside the fireplace, so it looks like it's on top, but that didn't really work out, so I did just have to colour it and look like it's part of the fireplace. So it is snowy here, and I have to save again, just to make sure that I don't lose any progress that I do. And now we're moving on to the dining room. So I use the Axel dining set for this, so if you are going to download this, you do need the Axel dining set. I will link that below. It is made by, this is just, I think it's a Sim Supply. I think it's a Sim Supply, but I might have been watching another person's Speedbuild. So yeah, here I was just added in a few things, and here I was having trouble with these cupboards. I'm just like, I want this to be on the corner, but it wasn't working, so I didn't end up putting them in. And I was just having trouble finding the lights that I wanted, so I just left that for a little bit, just leave it with those lights, but I do go back and change it in just a few more seconds. So this took me about 3 hours to build, so I was thinking, oh, should I do it into 2 speed build parts, but I think it's okay, sped up like this. So here we're just doing the bathroom, and here's the little kid's playroom. So although it might be pink now, when she goes out of it, I might like take that away, and if they have any more kids. So I really like the idea that my dad gave me of putting the slide inside the little gym thing, and so I did that. And here I made a big mistake. I was putting in cat decorations, but they were actually getting a dog, so I wasn't really thinking then, so yeah. And I was choosing a TV, and I do go back and change this lounge room because it's too big, and I didn't look at my plans as closely as I should have. And it's actually supposed to be this little backyard area in there, so I did change that. And here we're working on the little room where you like read, and it doesn't have any electronics. And, yeah. And here we're working on the entry room. So yeah. We're saving on time. And here I just saw this problem with the windows, and I wasn't sure if they were supposed to do that, so I was just clicking on them. I think it's supposed to do that. And then I found these other Christmas decorations, so I hung them up. And now we're starting on the teen girl bedroom, and I use this set called like the Katie bedroom set, but her desk and bedside tables don't work, so I had to use Emma instead, but it looks cool anyway. See, I did have to take down a few windows, and she's artistic. She has a little fish thing, and she's gonna get a violin. And in here I saw this cool wardrobe idea from the Sim Supply, but I think it was originally by someone else. I think it was Delicacy, I don't really know, but yeah, I really like that idea, so I did that in my room. And here we're just doing the toddler's room, and although she can't use all these toys, she's going to be growing up soon, so I just decided to put them in. And although that blanket over chairs I just put down, I don't know if she can go inside it. I mean, it is just decor, but whether she can crawl under it, I don't really know. But I thought it was a really neat idea. And here I'm just trying to use a room in the parents' bedroom, and we're just doing their ensuite, and it is a little big for an ensuite, but it's okay. I just placed in a few shelves and a rug, and that seemed to do the trick of filling up the space. Here we're just working on the kids' bathroom, and I just realised, oh, I forgot to put in curtains and laundry hampers, so I just had to put those in. And those are my 3 spare bedrooms. They might turn into like twin bedrooms or like double bunk bed, something like that. So yeah. And we're just adding in all the lights because we don't want our house to be too dark. And I didn't actually have to end up using any invisible lights, so that was good. And here we're just choosing the exterior, and I really like that brick pattern. I think I've used it twice in my builds, but I haven't filmed the other time. Yeah. And here we're just adding in plants, so because the mother is sort of like a gardener, but what I did or suddenly find out was an easier way to water all these fantastic plants was this thing from the stone greenhouse set from the store, so I do have to go replace those. And here we are, is the next day, and I just realized I had my designs wrong, so I just had to shuffle everything over. So I just took away that little bit of the room and made that into the laundry area. Not the laundry area, the washing line, because I did have plans to put the kids' play equipment there, but then when I did put it there, it didn't really suit it there, so I did not end up putting it there. So yeah. And then here I was just fencing off the garden and then making it dirt. And for some reason, some of my plants disappeared, and I don't really know why, so I'm gonna have to fix it up. And here we're just adding in some older kids' playthings, and I do end up taking out the rock wall, just not on camera, so yeah. I just didn't feel like, I felt it was going a little over, but yeah. And here they have 3 cars. One's the family car, one's the dad's car for when he goes to work, and one's the mum's car for when she goes to work, so yeah. And yeah, it's just a garage, and it's disconnected from the house, but yeah. Here I did install a few more things, so I was putting them down below, and then I was just adding in a few more decorations. This day was sort of like the finishing off decorations thing. I did want to have a vanity table, but I just could not find a vanity table, so I couldn't put a vanity table there, and I was sort of disappointed because the vanity tables I installed just weren't showing there. So yeah, I was just adding a few more decorations into our room and just around the house that I installed over the time between the two videos. So he's just putting like books, like her homework books, some makeup, some jewelry, things like that onto those shelves. So yeah, and we're just putting a little tablet there, and I really think the toddler's room is cute, but I am going to probably go back and put in a, so that screen is sort of a projector screen, but I couldn't find just a projector, so it's just like this big TV screen in the basement. And then most of the other room is for, that's where they're gonna have their sleepovers or other things that they do have, like small parties, things like that, just down there. So yeah, and I did find this coat hanger, so I put it there. And here I'm just putting in some kitchen clutter because I just felt like my kitchen was feeling a little bare, so I got some kitchen clutter and just put it in because I like kitchen clutter, but I don't like too much clutter. So yeah. And I love what I did with the table here. You'll see me in a minute. I was looking for plants and I just love that plant I put in. It just looks amazing there, and I really like that dining table. So thank you. I think it's a Sim Supply. It is a Sim Supply. I'm sorry if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure it is. For that amazing set. So now I'm just changing all the colors to all the lights, and I was sort of just like, like when I turned it to nighttime, they weren't really showing up the colors, so I sort of just gave up on that. And here I'm just giving you a little look over of what we did, and I hope you guys enjoyed. So this is my second speed build, and I hope you guys did enjoy this speed build, and I will hopefully be doing some more in the future. So stay a muscle, guys, and if you want to download this, I shall put it on the Sims resource as soon as I can. So yeah, bye guys.